Hi, this is Eric Stoller for the Eric Stoller Show and the Man on a Mission podcast. I'm here today with Eric Anderson, the founder of Uplifted. Eric, we're so excited to be here. And I first, tell us a little bit of Uplifted and how you came up with this concept, and then we'll talk a little about the lounger that you have as one of your products that you're offering.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
so tell us
Eric,
about, yeah.
I'm Eric. Welcome to Uplifted. This is my best crack at delivering as much energy as possible to the world as effectively as possible.
Love it.
I love that you have a podcast called Man on a Mission. I would say it's my mission in life to radiate energy and bring that energy to as many people as possible, because I found in life that whoever has the most energy generally wins. And on a long enough time horizon, it's really having energy and having the energetic capacity to do things in the world that allows us to keep going.
Amen. Because it is like, again, every day, right? We got a lot of energy, and then it kind of goes down. And so Uplifted, I love the name. So why don't you share with us, I guess you're increasing people's energy fields. Is that what we're doing?
Generally, yeah.
Generally?
I mean,
hopefully.
that is the goal here. I have a background in racing Ironman and did that for probably 15 years or so. I've done 12 of them and used to train 12 to 20 hours a week, and as part of that was always looking for ways of having more energy, being able to train more, recover harder. So I've kind of been obsessed with this world of biohacking for quite a while now. And along the way, I've gone from a maximalist approach of wanting to have every device and do everything.
Sure.
And now being a much more efficient method, if you will. And by combining nervous system regulation, a really effective resistance training exercise, and now a red light bed, it's quite the trifecta for giving people the energy they need to go have an effective workout and then also recover effectively to do it again. And you'll have to do it once a week. So
that's amazing. So tell us a little bit about, tell us a little bit about your experience with the Energy Lounger and how it's kind of added into your overall practice.
For sure. So I've been red light aware, let's just say, since I stood in front of a Juve panel for the first time, maybe because it was 2017 with Ben Greenfield in Panama at a retreat called Runga.
Okay.
And at the time, I was just like, what is this red light thing? Why am I standing in front of this naked? Why am I like what is going on here? And I couldn't quite put my finger on what exactly it was doing, but I definitely noticed that I had more energy when I got away from it. So I've been aware of it, but never really felt this like overwhelming sense of like, this is a product I have to have. I absolutely love this thing, because there was just always something uncomfortable about like standing in front of this thing and just like having to close my eyes and like hope it was doing something. And came across Barry at a biohacking conference here in Miami not too long ago.
Okay.
And I've been in some of the like clamshell style beds over the years, the tanning beds like the Novothor or
red light wellness bed. I don't know if you've been in that.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, but it just, something didn't quite feel right.
Okay.
And then when I met Barry and laid on this thing, it was just like, oh, this is it.
Right. Well, what I love about it too is sometimes, like you said, with the bed over you, a lot of people are claustrophobic. Or we had a woman in one of our clinics and she couldn't lift it back up. She got stuck and she got locked in the room. So now she's locked in the room, and she was not, a small woman. And she didn't have the strength to lift it. So we actually had one that was designed with the top taken off, but Barry's taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
And I love the lounger because it's just simple.
People want to lounge.
They want to lounge.
You go for a 5-hour bike ride, or you crush a 20-minute workout here, and you just have absolutely nothing left. The last thing you want to do is be standing.
That's right.
Claustrophobic. So being able to get on here, lay down, relax, have headphones on. I mean, it's like the perfect way to deliver the red light, and the 20-minute session is just perfect. And I've been floored at, like, here at the mall, we get people just walking by, and especially on Saturday, Sunday mornings, people will maybe have just come from a long run or a hard workout, and they've got a little limp, or they're kind of grabbing their back, and it's like, hey, just come try this thing. Like, hey, come try the glowing red thing in the window. Hey, come try this. See what happens.
It's like the beaming light.
And like they come in limping, and they walk out, and they're good as new. I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever really seen in the wellness world. So
that's awesome. So has it been another added value so you can attract more customers, it sounds like, as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it definitely draws a different type of consumer. I think most women in particular are aware of the red light masks and some of the other red light devices. So, the ARX machines and the Shift Wave are somewhat industrial looking, technology driven, maybe not so like warm and fuzzy kind of vibe, but then you see this like glowing warm red light in the corner. It's like, oh wait, that's like, yeah,
it attracts people.
I want to try that. Like, let me lay on that. I can do that.
And it's not invasive. Like you said, it's very, very easy to use. Before we just did the filming, I'm laying on it. They're like, I don't want to get up.
Right.
So it's all good. So if you were a business owner looking at evaluating this product, what would you say to somebody that was considering, putting something like this in their practice?
I mean, the biggest things I look for in terms of adding any devices or offering any services is first off, like, what is the efficacy of this device? Like, does it actually work? In the biohacking world, there's a lot of big, bold marketing claims that get made, and especially with, folks feel like they maybe need to spend as much money as possible on the most expensive thing to get the best result.
Yes.
And you quickly learn that's maybe not the case. So the efficacy, does it work? The 3 wavelengths being delivered here work really well. I'm very happy with it. Form factor, how much square footage is this thing actually taking up? You'll notice everything in here is very efficient.
Yeah,
in terms of just like time usage, but also physical floor space here. I mean, this is only a 270 square foot space, and yet has everything anybody needs to totally transform their life. So,
amazing.
Well, looking at the square footage of a device definitely checks the box there as well. And then aesthetics are important. I mean, it's silly, but we are visual species, visual beings.
Exactly. So. If it wasn't aesthetic, like, people would be like, oh, that's nice, but I'll pass.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I love the shift wave. It's an amazing technology, but it kind of looks like a folding chair. So people are maybe not as excited to sit in a folding chair as they are this like glowing, beautiful, perfectly designed energy lounger over here.
Ergonomically designed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So those are 3 main things I look at. And then, I mean, on the revenue side of things, it is a service that does provide like a very immediate, direct result that people are willing to pay for. So that's obviously something as a business owner we look to. I mean, I'm trying to add as much value to a person as effectively and as quickly as I can. And then I think it's reflected in how much they're willing to contribute back to, keep the mission of the business going. So
Of course. And of course, it's a circuit almost, so people can come in, they know they come in for like an hour.
Yeah, it takes about 55 minutes to, get primed in the shift wave for the nervous system regulating. I'm ready to go crush this workout. And you absolutely smash this workout as hard as you feel like going. It never lets you win. You can always find a new ceiling. And then you just kind of like collapse on the energy lounger for 20 minutes. Then you've now worked your body and your mind and your spirit in 3 completely different directions. And, see you next week.
There you go. Hence the name Uplifted. There you go.
Exactly. If everyone walks out of here feeling more uplifted than they did when they walked in, then, we are succeeding as a business.
Fantastic. All right, so this is Eric Stoller with Eric Anderson for the Eric Stoller Show, the Man on a Mission podcast. We're going to take a quick tour of the whole Uplifted for you. So if you're in Miami, you want to come take a look at the location, try out Eric's, maybe get a workout, or join his membership. We're going to let him do a quick walk around. He's going to share with us what the whole place looks like, because it's amazing when you see it. And so if you have a small space and say, well, can I do this? The answer is yes, because this small space is efficient of somebody that had something 3 times the size,
exactly.
Right? Because it's the equipment. And what I like about it being like this, it's you can't get lost.
Yep.
Right? Some people get lost in a closet,
Definitely.
But you really can't get lost here. All right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Build muscle, burn fat, and be hormonally optimized.
Amazing. And you being a top tier athlete, Ironman, that's serious stuff. And for you to say that, that's like, wow.
Yeah.
And you showed me your before and after pictures.
Yeah, I used to train 12 to 20 hours a week, every week, basically my entire life, from my 6th grade cross country meet when I was 12 years old up until I found these machines in 2020.